Hi, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Dr. Cammy Goes Keto, where I am working on transitioning from a standard American diet to a ketogenic diet, some carnivore in there when I'm good, and doing well overall. It's been a very slow process. Things are happening very slowly, but steadily moving in the right direction. So today I wanted to spend just a couple of minutes talking about fructose. And fructose is a sugar molecule. It is made up, it's half of table sugar. So table sugar, which is sucrose, is made up of half of glucose and half fructose. So sucrose is 50% glucose, which your body uses easily and steadily for fuel, and 50% of fructose, which is a molecule that's very detrimental to our body and difficult on our bodies, especially on our liver. So I'm going to share here for you a little table, and we're going to kind of go over this table together that's talking about the comparison between glucose and fructose. So glucose is absorbed by all of the cells in the body with insulin as its receptor. And well, I shouldn't say it that way because it actually has its own glucose receptor, but insulin is the one that drives the glucose into the cells. And fructose is only absorbed by the liver. So this is really taxing on the liver. When you eat an ultra processed, high carbohydrate, sugary, donut or a apple pie or cookies or things that are full of sugar, that fructose goes into the liver and makes it very hard on the liver to process, especially high loads, or any type of processing of fructose takes time. The glucose will raise your blood sugar, and the fructose minimally raises your blood sugar. The glucose will trigger an insulin release, and the fructose does not. And then hopefully you guys can see this pretty easily if you're looking at the screen. The glucose is stored in the body as glycogen or fat when it's not able to be used immediately, and the fructose is stored as fat via the liver. The glucose has effects on creating insulin resistance and obesity when you ingest too much of it. And the fructose causes fatty liver, high triglycerides, and metabolic syndrome. The glucose main sources are starches, fruits, and grains. And it doesn't even say sugar on there, which I'm kind of surprised. And the fructose is fruit, honey, high fructose corn syrup, and table sugar. So you need to be very careful about how much fructose you're getting into your body. And we really want to pay attention to that and really try to minimize or make it be zero. Right now, I think I'm day 36 of no sugar, flour, or caffeine, and day 45, maybe it's day 37 and 45 of no binging. It's coming up. The days are adding up, which is super cool. But fructose is a killer for your body, especially for your liver. And whenever you're eating sugar, you're getting a bunch of your fructose in there. So when it comes in the form of fruit, there's a lot of fructose in fruit, but it comes in the form with some added fiber, and that makes it a little bit easier for your body to handle. So that's why if I'm eating anything sweet, it's usually blueberries or green apples are the things that are sweetest to me. Although now even a little bit of cream will taste sweet to me. But I just wanted to share that information with you about fructose because it's really something that you want to be paying attention to in your diet, and you really don't want to have it in there. And the other thing that you can do is you can look at an ultrasound of your liver to see if it's enlarged or if it has non-alcoholic fatty liver disease in it with fatty deposits. And mine does. My liver is slightly enlarged and has fatty liver in there. And I'm really hoping that I stopped binging in time to not create a situation where it's going to get worse and lead to cirrhosis. And ultimately, it can lead to cancer too. About 10% of people with cirrhosis will get some cancer as a result of all the scarring and all of the ineffective functioning of the liver because it gets so sick. So as far as lab results go, you want to follow liver function tests to be sure that your AST and your ALT are doing okay. Also, you can look at uric acid, the way that the fructose is processed in the liver. It creates the formation of uric acid, and mine is kind of high right now at 7.9. So you can follow that too as you try to work on getting yourself healthier and get off the fructose. So just a little blurb here about that, and hopefully you guys are interested in paying attention to this and looking at fructose and following some parameters in your body to see if things improve as you get healthier, which of course they should. So I'm on a journey toward metabolic health, and I am still very unhealthy in a lot of ways, but progressing in the right direction. All right, everybody, take care. Bye.